have studied. The geometric contents, when we are studying about, we have studied about axis. First axis is when both x-axis and y-axis part is coming as positive. So now the horizontal line in a Cartesian plane. So basic questions along with basic explanation and description we are going to do. Let's start one by one. Let's understand the content. So first we are going to understand what it is exactly called as. One by one we will do the work. Let's check this one out. So this is exactly the axis. This is called as x-axis is called as abscissa and y-axis is called as ordinate. X-axis is what's with a abscissa and y-axis is called as with a ordinate. Now here they are telling horizontal line. You always remember the line which is exactly drawn, this one, this is called as horizontal line. This is horizontal line and this line is called as vertical line. So this part is called as horizontal line and this part is considered as vertical line. So that's the two major differences. One line is exactly considered as horizontal line and second line is called as vertical line. So here when horizontal line and vertical line we are talking about, let's check this one out. Horizontal line and, just 1 minute. Come beta. So horizontal line and vertical line, when we are talking about horizontal line and vertical line. So we are going to talk about horizontal line and vertical line. Let's go for it. So now look here, beta. So horizontal line and vertical line. Okay. This is horizontal line and this is exactly called as vertical line. So this one is vertical line and this one is called as, so the horizontal now the horizontal line in a Cartesian plane, which the horizontal line in a Cartesian plane is considered as x-axis. Good evening, beta. Understood. It is exactly called as what, beta? This is vertical line. So this vertical line is y-axis. Horizontal line is considered as x-axis. That's the difference. Okay. Not understand. So exactly we are starting the coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, the x-axis is exactly considered as, the x-axis is considered as what, beta? Abscissa, and the y-axis is called as coordinate. The x-axis is abscissa. Good evening, beta. Good evening, Tanu. So x-axis is called as abscissa and y-axis is called as ordinate. So when we talk about x-axis is abscissa also and it is also called as horizontal line. And this part is called as vertical line. Origin, where is the origin? The line where horizontal and vertical line is meeting, this case is called as origin. This case is called as origin. Understood? This is y-axis. This part is called as y-axis. This part is called as horizontal line will be considered as x-axis. What is z-axis? Z-axis is exactly considered as this one. That is three-dimension part. The three-dimension part aspects will be considered for z-axis and z-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So y-axis, z-axis. So all the three will be perpendicular to each other. Okay. Okay, so that's what it is exactly horizontal. Horizontal line will be coming as x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Did you understood this part? Huh? Huh? Aruna Nagar, your name. Huh? Now look here. Now we will go for the next question. Aruna Nagar. Ah, sorry. Now can we go the vertical line? Can you quickly say what is the answer for this? The vertical line will be considered as y-axis. Just now only we have discussed horizontal line, x-axis, vertical line, y-axis. Now we will go for the next question. The point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called as origin. So origin is that point where, or the contact point where x-axis, that's very good, that's very correct, child. Answer is yes, that's considered as y-axis. That's considered as y-axis. Now come on, go for this one. The coordinates of the origin are. So what can be? Yes, the students are there, beta. Offline students are there. That is exactly what. Can you tell me one thing? here the coordinates of the origin. What are the coordinates of the origin? 0, comma 0. The coordinates of the origin are 0, comma 0. The coordinates of the origin are 0, comma 0. The coordinates of the origin are 0, comma 0. Understood? The coordinates of the origin are 0, comma 0. Understood. So now shall we go for the next question, please, beta? So now can you solve this question and tell me the answer? Huh? The coordinates of the point on x-axis. Can you tell me on x-axis value of y will be? 0. On x-axis value of y will be? 0. On x-axis value of y will be? 0. That's the most important point. So on x-axis the value of y will be 0. Let's check this one out. Very good, beta. So here how to write that? See, on x-axis, this part we must remember. See, in coordinate part, na, I will teach you some very basic things. Okay. So the first basic thing, what we must, NCERT solutions, that also is available in our coaching, beta. We are going to provide that. So don't worry about all those things. So now look here, beta. When you are drawing, this is exactly considered as x-axis. So here it is coming as x-axis. Understood? So on x-axis, whatever points you are going to draw, y will always be 0. Like here it will become 2, comma 0. Here we can write it as 5, comma 0. Here we can write it as minus 7, comma 0. Here we can write it as minus 10, comma 0. Here the point can be considered as 0, comma 0. I hope you might have understood. So when you are solving the questions, yes, triangle cup aega. This chapter after this only I am going to start. Okay. Now listen, one by one we are going to start, beta. After this only lines and angles, and after that triangle I am going to start. Now, beta, did you understood this one? So, beta, if somebody will give you point, locate the point 5, comma 0. Can you tell? Locate the point 5, comma 0. Where is point 5, comma 0? Like that, here is not going to be the correct answer. Huh? Lines are? Okay, next one, if somebody will be asking you this by type of questions, how we are going to say? We will say that point P lies on positive side of x-axis. Understood? So it will be lying on x-axis, but which side, beta? You need to specifically explain it. It will be lying on positive side of x-axis. X-axis, it will be lying on the positive side of x-axis. It will be lying on the positive side of x-axis. Understood? It lies where? On the positive side of x-axis. I hope you understood. I hope you have understood. So if somebody will write, I will teach everything, but everything, all the videos are there. So now here minus 3, comma 0 is there. So if somebody will be asking you minus 3, comma 0, then what answer you are going to? Yes, I'll teach, beta. Every notes are there. I'll be explaining that one also. So here this part will become what? It will be which side? Negative side of x-axis. Negative side on x-axis, not off. Negative side on x-axis. This one is positive side on x-axis. This one is negative side on x-axis. So if somebody will be asking you these points, these are the points, it is on y-axis. So positive side, yes, beta, I'll teach biology. Tomorrow I'll align. Okay. Now look here. This is positive side. So here if A will be there, and here x-axis value will be 0. X value will be 0. So on y-axis, x value will be 0. And here it will be 0, comma 5. So if somebody will be asking you as 0, comma minus 7. Understood? So beta, if somebody will be asking you this point, so you will be saying that, auntie, this is on vertical line. Vertical line is considered as y-axis. Vertical line is considered as y-axis, and on y-axis, x value is 0. So if somebody will ask you this point, then what you are going to say? It is on positive of or y-axis, and this part is negative of y-axis. Understood? Now another important questions what they are exactly asking. So if they will be localizing this point like 7 comma minus 5, what is 7 comma minus 5? Come on, which axis it is? 7 comma minus 5. Come on, type and say fast. 7 comma. See, the concept is very easy. A very easy understandable part is if any point lies on x-axis and y-axis, that point y-axis value will be 0. That point y-axis value will be 0. Understood? So here, if understood. Here, if anybody will be writing any point, understood. So here, if anyone will be writing any point here, like I want to write from -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. So when we are writing any point like that here, it will be considered as, so here y value will become 0. So here it will become what point beta? -2 comma 0. So that means y value, understood. So y value will become what? 0. Got it? So now we will be going for the next one. The next point, if somebody will be writing here is 3 comma 0. This is on which axis? X axis. On an x axis, whose value is 0? Y value is 0. Understood? And here, if somebody will be asking this point, then what answer you are going to say? Anyone like 1, 2, 3. So this point will become what? 0 comma 3. This point will become what? 0 comma 3. This point will become 0 comma 3. So whenever we are solving the questions, we are checking these points. So shall we go for the next one, beta? So if second part for class 9, second class for class 9, when somebody will be writing, this point is written as a is equal to -3 -4. Can you tell me which quadrant it is? Third quadrant. It is third quadrant. Very good. So we know that all the 4 quadrants are there. This is first quadrant and this is second quadrant and this is third quadrant and this is fourth quadrant. On first quadrant, whose value will be? So here, this is exactly both x and y is positive. So always x value will be written first and y value will be written after that. Understood? Second one also, here it will become minus and positive. This is considered as which quadrant? Second quadrant. Now next one will be exactly which one, beta? Both will be negative and here it will become positive and negative. So positive, negative. So we need to understand here minus and plus. Absolutely correct, child. So when we are checking all the 4 quadrants, we saw that these are called as ordered pair. What it is called as? Ordered pair. What it is called as? Ordered pair. In ordered pair, always the first one is representing x-axis value, the second one is representing y-axis. Now x value can be either positive or x value can be either negative. Y value can be either positive or y value can be negative. So first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay. Yes, it is called as ordered pair. Now we are going to go for the next part. Shall we go for the next part, beta? So now if somebody will be asking you about this part, let's check this one out. Now we will solve some questions. Easy questions are there. So here answers, the coordinates of the point on the y-axis is of the form. I have already explained you that on x-axis y value will be 0. On y-axis x value will be 0. That we must remember. Okay. On x-axis y value will be 0. On y-axis x value will be 0. So what will be the coordinate point? Can we check this one out, beta? So here, this point first we will be checking. So here on y-axis. So here on y-axis, x value will be 0. So which one is present? This one is true? No. This part is correct? Yes. Because x is not possible. One will be x, another one will become y, beta. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Nisha. Absolutely correct, Deva. Chahil, Aru, absolutely correct, beta. So here third one is origin part. So that's not possible. Okay. So shall we go for the next one, beta? Now fourth, the plane formed by x-axis and y-axis is called coordinate line, Cartesian plane, number plane or geometry plane. The correct answer is called as Cartesian plane. The correct answer is called as Cartesian plane. Understood? So now we will go for the next question. The axis divides the Cartesian plane into two parts, three parts, four parts or five parts. These are the very good correct answer, Nisha. So the axis exactly is dividing into how many parts? Four parts. The axis is dividing it into four parts. And this four parts is called as quadrant. What these four parts are called as? Quadrants. Very good. Absolutely correct. The four parts are actually called as what, beta? Quadrant. So let's see. The four parts are actually called as quadrant. This is called as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Understood? So the lines will always fall perpendicular to each other. So that is for 2 dimension, beta. That is for how many dimension? 2 dimension. But sometimes what happens? It is coming for 3 dimension. In 3 dimension, third axis is introduced and that third axis is called as Z. Understood? That third axis will be Z. That time it will be X, Y and Z. But right now it is only 2 for class 9 and that is x-axis and y-axis. Understood? That is what, beta? X-axis and y-axis. Till here it is clear? Clear? Now we will go for next. Each pair of the plane is called a line, a section, a quadrant or an axis. What it is called as, beta? Quadrant. What it is called as? Quadrant. Absolutely correct. Beta, it will not be considered as line. It will not be considered as line. The line will be drawn in that. But the third is section. No, it is not called considered as section also. What it is called as? Quadrant. And how many quadrant name we have written? 4 quadrant. How many quadrant name we have written? 4 quadrant. Okay. Shall we go for the next one? In which quadrant does the point -2, 3 lies? In which quadrant does the point -2, 3 lies? Can you say which quadrant? Second quadrant. Because we know that in second quadrant, Bhavya, can you tell me, beta? In second quadrant, now listen, the answer is B. Hiralal, absolutely correct, beta. It is coming as second quadrant. Why, beta? In second quadrant, it is minus and plus. Now you see here, this is representing minus and this one is plus. So it is which quadrant, beta? It is second quadrant. Now let's go for the next one. A point lies in the first quadrant if, this is the most important point, sometimes negative side of, okay, and positive side of x-axis and y. Yes, Nisha, you have already said the correct answer. I am seeing, beta, all the most important answers you are giving. That's very good, beta. Very, very good. So now look here. A point lies in the first quadrant. So if a point is lying in the first quadrant, what can be? My name is Atarv. Okay, Atarv. That's very cool, beta. Now look here. X-axis and y-axis. So now can you tell me one thing? Shall we start one important work? So here I'm doing one very specific work. Let's check this one out. So now look here, beta. You must remember one thing. So in compiled way we are doing here. So here we know that all the positive value of x will be there. So I'm drawing it so that once for all this work will be over. This is 4, 5, 6, 7 and here it will become, beta, -1, -2, -3 and -4. And here it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This is y-axis and this will be, beta, y dash. So till here we have understood. Till here we have understood. Now, beta, yes, absolutely correct. Option is, third one is Atar, absolutely correct answer. But beta, I'm doing one work. In first quadrant, both x and y is positive. When can x and y will be positive? When it is greater than 0. So that means here x will be greater than 0 and y will be greater than 0. Not equal to. It will be greater than 0. In second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. In second quadrant, what is negative and which one is positive, beta? X is negative and y is positive. So that means x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. So if somebody will ask you this question, I want you will be the first one to answer the question. Now in third one, both are exactly coming as negative. So here x will be less than 0 and y will also be less than 0. Here x will be positive, y will be negative. So x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. Now come on, one time itself we have seen this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. First quadrant x greater than 0 and y greater than 0. Second quadrant x less than 0, y greater than 0. Third quadrant both x and y less than 0. Fourth quadrant x greater than 0, y less than 0. Y less than 0. I hope my children understood this one. Online children, Atharv understood? Chahil understood, beta? Beta, you need to understand one thing whenever you will be solving. Understood everyone, na? Okay, I think, is it Shanvi? Is it you, beta? Yeah, I'll answer this question, beta. First, you need to understand that whenever you are drawing a circle, the locus of a point equidistant from the center of the circle, center point will be considered as a circle. Whenever we are drawing a circle, so Athar, I'll answer your question. So that will be exactly a finite point will be there on circle. But if circle radius, it depends upon the radius of the circle only. Understood? So that was that is exactly that the content will keep on changing. Okay. Once the radius will be changing. Now we will do coordinate of a point in the third R. Now can you tell me which one is the correct answer? See, both are negative. Okay? Yes, absolutely correct. Both are negative. So in third quadrant, we know both are negative. And this is the case of third quadrant. This is the case of which quadrant? Third quadrant. This is the case of third quadrant. Now, which of the following point lies in the fourth quadrant? Can you tell me which one is lying on the? Can come on, quickly say which one is lying on the fourth quadrant? Very good. So Atharv has given the answer. Nishan, Ashita has given the answer. Aru, Hira, B you have given. Now look at beta. Is the answer B correct and C correct? Which one? B is the correct answer. Yes. So here the correct answer will be because on which axis beta? Fourth axis. Fourth is which one positive? X positive, Y negative. X positive and Y negative. So now we will be going for the next one. Can you tell me if x is equal to 0, y is equal to -4, then point lie on x-axis, y-axis, origin, first quadrant. Think very nicely and give this answer. This is an easy question. This is an easy question, children. You can go for it. X is equal to 0, y is equal to -4. So where x will be 0? On y-axis. Where x will be 0? On y-axis. So answer is absolutely correct. X will be 0 on y-axis. X will be 0 on y-axis. Understood, Bhavya? Now go for this question. The coordinates of a point are given by 3, -4. It lies in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant or fourth quadrant. Come on, just now we are doing the preliminary, very easy questions we are just attempting. Tell which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. This is which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Yes, it's fourth quadrant. Absolutely correct. All the online children, live children, they have presented correct answer. Now this is the coordinate of any pointer written in the form yx, xy, x plus y or x minus y. Which one is the correct one? Which one? Which one is the correct one is xy. Absolutely correct. Due to shortage of time, I'm unable to take your name, beta, but you people are doing seriously great job. Super. So here x comma y. Understood? And x can be either positive or negative. X can be 0, positive and negative. Y can be 0, positive and negative. Absolutely correct. Can we go for the next one, beta? The point -3, 0 lies on which axis? Just now I have given introduction. It is in which axis? Come on, say x axis. It is on x-axis. X-axis, why? Which side of x-axis? Positive of x-axis or negative of x-axis? Negative of x-axis. Absolutely correct. Online children have given the answer correctly. Now look at the point 0, 6. Positive of y-axis or negative of y-axis? Positive of y-axis. It is positive of y-axis. It is lying on which axis? Both axes or none of this? This is a diplomatic question. Come on, answer this question. Here only the population will be divided into two types, because some people will be thinking the point 0, 0 lies on x-axis. No. Lies on y-axis. No. Is it a point shared between both the axes? Very good, Athar. Is it a point shared between both the axes? Come on, say fast. Yes, it is a point shared between both the axes. Okay. Now come on. The coordinate of a point which lie in the second one. In second, I will not say anything. Just think and say in second quadrant, which one is the correct answer? Very good. Bhavya here has given the correct answer. Let's see online children who has given the first answer. Very good. Hiralal. Answer is B. Here, Athar, C. Online children little slow this time, they are giving answer. Here I got answer B. All offline children have given answer B. Online children has given answer B and C. And Tanisha has given answer D. Now let's see what is the correct answer, beta. Now listen, when we are drawing this, it is exactly representing what? Second quadrant we know, x all values will be negative. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So all values are coming as what, beta? Negative. So here x will be negative, y will be positive. So x negative means x less than 0. Y negative means y greater than 0. Now come on children. Second quadrant, check one more time. Athar, check one more time. Will it be D or will it be B? Yes, the correct answer will be B. What will be the correct answer? B will become the correct answer. Again, D saying. Check second quadrant. Come on, go for it. Chahil, Athar, Tanisha, boys side. We didn't understood. Now listen, beta. Can I explain this part again one more time? Some children are having problem in this. See, when plus is written, means greater than 0. When minus is written, yes. Okay, now you checked it. Okay, B is the correct answer. Absolutely correct. Now look here, beta. Understand one more time. I'm explaining it. So when I'm explaining it, please kindly go for it very carefully. Now look here, beta. So here both are positive. When can a number be positive? When it will be greater than 0. When can a number be positive? Technical aspect check. When can a number be positive? When it is greater than 0. So here x will be greater than 0, y will be greater than 0. Now here in second quadrant it is negative and positive. Aru, please check here one more time, beta. So here x will be less than 0 and y will be greater than 0. Here x is negative and y is also negative. So both will be exactly what, beta? X will be less than 0, y will be less than 0. Absolute. Now here x will be positive, y will be negative. So x is greater than 0, y is less than 0. Come on, you can do it. So now technical tough questions till now we have not touched. So which point lies in first quadrant? Which point lies in first quadrant? 2, 3, because in first quadrant both x and y is positive. In first quadrant both x and y is positive. So since x and y is positive, the answer option is C. Absolutely correct. A point whose abscissa is 0 and ordinate is non-zero lies on. So they can change the statement, beta. They can change the statement. Understood? They can change the statement. Now a point whose abscissa is 0 and ordinate is non-zero. It is exactly which axis? Y axis. Absolutely correct. Your answer is absolutely correct. Atharv and Aru, absolutely correct. Ira, absolutely correct, beta. I hope all of you have given the correct answer. Come on, we'll go for the next one. Shall we go for the next question, beta? A point with coordinate x comma 0 always lies on always lies on x-axis. Always lies on x-axis. Always lies on x-axis. Now, beta, we will go for the next one. In coordinate geometry, abscissa means beta, in coordinate geometry, abscissa means x-axis, ordinate means y-axis. Absolute, very good. So those are giving the answers. Absolute, beta. Performance is very good, online children. So here, in coordinate geometry, abscissa means x-axis and ordinate means y-axis. Now, in coordinate geometry, ordinate means y coordinate. Understood? Can you tell me this one? In coordinate geometry, y ordinate means y coordinate. Understood? So they will be twisting, turning the questions. We must be ready. Now, is it lying in which quadrant? Come on, fast. Rotate it and write as fast as possible. Which quadrant? Absolute. Third quadrant. Now, the coordinate of the point lying on both axes. 0, comma 0. It is lying on both the axes is considered as 0, comma 0. Okay, 0, comma 0. Absolutely correct, beta. Shall we go for the next one, please? Which axis is horizontal in Cartesian plane? Which axis is horizontal on Cartesian plane? X-axis. Which axis is vertical? Y-axis. Absolute. Very good. Okay, y-axis. Now, beta, which axis is vertical in Cartesian plane? Y-axis. Absolute. Now, what is the quadrant of the point minus 4, comma 2? It is in Chennai, beta, Anupuram. Okay, so now it is exactly which one, beta? 2. Second one. Now, the x coordinate of a point is called abscissa. The y coordinate is called as ordinate. Absolute. Now, the y coordinate of a point is called as ordinate. Which of the following point lies on x-axis? Understood. So now you are very much friendly with the very easy questions. Okay. Now can I start asking tough questions? Because till now we were just playing and we were just knowing some little bit of coordinate geometry. Now we are going to go some advanced level. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Okay. So we'll be definitely playing with some important questions. Are you ready? So now let's check this one out. This is easy again. Which point lies on y-axis? Very good. Now you say this one. Now you say ordinate of a point 5 unit right to the origin. Think very nicely and say answer. The coordinate of a point 5 unit right of the origin. Very nice. Let's see. Very nicely. Hira has given the answer. Tanisha. Very good, Athar. Now come on, come on, come on. It's the time to think nicely. Now come on, say. 5, comma 0. Let's solve this one. Like a beginner, we are going to solve first. What they are telling, the coordinate of a point 5 unit right. Which direction we will go? That direction is left. Then this direction is right. Right means positive. Right means which direction? Positive direction. So now 5 unit right of the origin. 5 unit right of the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will become what, beta? 5, comma 0. So 5, comma 0 is where? B. 5, comma 0 is where? B. So Hira has given the first answer correct. Left and right, beta. This will be considered as left and this side will be considered as right. Origin left. Origin left means origin left. Origin right. Understood? Right is positive, left is negative. Right is positive, left is negative. Now this is exactly the content we had to learn. Now we will go for the next one. Come on, get ready. Coordinate of a point 4 units above the origin. 4 unit above. Bye beta. 4 unit above. 4 unit above. 4 unit above. What is the answer? Absolute. 4 unit above is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 unit above. So this will be, x will be 0. It will become 0, comma 4. So option is A. Yeah, absolutely. Again, you have given a correct answer. So it will become 0, comma 4. Let's have another rapid. So now, what is the name of the system used for locating point in a plane? Geometry system, axis system, coordinate system, or plotting system? The correct answer is called as what? Geometric system, axis system, coordinate system, or plotting system. Where you are coordinating 2 points, it is exactly considered as what beta? Coordinate system. Now let's see, we will go for the next one. A pair of number xy is called as? It is called as coordinates. Absolute. Very good, Hira. Till now, Hira has given all perfect back-to-back answers. Now, which quadrant does the point? Third quadrant, which is exactly considered as third quadrant. Absolute. Now, we will go for this one. The point 2, 0, x-axis. Now, this is the end of easy busy questions. Understood? So, this is the end of easy busy questions. Now, we will start little tough question. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Come on, say fast. So now we will go for little tough questions. I'll just remove this one. Ready? First question is, find the distance of the point 4, 3 from x-axis. Come on, you can do it. Okay? From x-axis. Now here itself, the question pattern changes. Okay? The distance can be 4 units. The distance can be 3 units. The distance can be 5 units. Or none of these. Come on, who can answer this? It is exactly how much beta? 4 units. But how to come to know it is 4 units? How to come to know it is 4 units? So let's see. We will draw that point first. First, we will be very technically solving the questions. So first what we will do is, one by one, we will solve the question with technicalities. Now first work what we will do, we will draw this line. Okay, Bhavya, first we will locate the point. Now all the children started writing 3 units, 4 units, 3 units, 4 units. Most of you are knowing that the answer can be either 3 units or 4 units. That's a very good point. 3 units or 4 units. But let's see. First we will locate the point. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here 1, 2, 3. Now can we write beta here? First tell Kanishk. Point is 4, 3. So we will localize the point. This point will be called as 4, 3. We will name it as 1. Now they are asking point 4, 3 from x-axis. Understood? So where is x-axis beta? This is x-axis. Understood? So what is the distance of this point A from x-axis? Can we check what is the point? Now, can you got the answer now? Now look here. After drawing the things became so easy. This is 3 and this part is also considered as 3. Did you understood? Now, those who have given 3, 3 is the correct answer. Those who have given 3, beta 3 is the correct answer. Now, did you understood how to plot the point? How to plot the point? Everybody understood now. So plotting the point is not a tough job, okay? Because you have to first find the x-axis, and then you have to find the y-axis value, and then you have to plot the point. But how to plot the distance? Then you have to write the point, and then you have to check it from x-axis. So from x-axis, how much is the distance? 3 units. It is parallel to this now. So this distance is 3. So this distance will also become 3. Understood? Now can we go for the next one, please? Come on, we'll have it. Now look here. This, if somebody will ask you this point distance from y-axis, then what is the distance? 4. From y-axis, the distance is 4. From x-axis, the distance is 3. From y-axis, the distance is 4. From x-axis, the distance is 3. Understood? And if somebody will ask you, so here itself now, we will solve all the questions, beta. Trust me, here itself we will solve all the questions. Tanisha, understood na beta? Now here, if they will ask you the question, what is the distance of the point 4, 3 from origin? What is the distance of the point 4, 3 from origin? Let's see who is so intelligent who can give this answer. Come on. Now, what is the distance of this point from origin? What is the distance of this point from origin? Now, come on, go for it. Right now, many people have answered that easy questions. Now, beta, you need to answer 0, 0, no. The distance of the point from 4, 3, no, no, no. Think very nicely. What can be the answer? No. I am asking distance. I'm not asking anything. I'm asking distance, children. First, you see, this is the distance of origin from point A. Now, beta, this is exactly how much unit? 3. This is exactly how much unit? 4. So, this length is how much? Come on, go for it. This length is 4 and this length is 3. Got it? Now, this is perpendicular. So, once this is perpendicular, and this length is 3, 4. Now we will localize it. It is coming as what? 0, A and B. So this is coming as a right angle triangle. It will come as what, beta? Right angle triangle. Beta, think one time. Yes. Now, Aru, you are absolutely correct. Come on, you can do it here. Nothing is impossible. You people can do anything. First, have that positive attitude. This part length is 4. This part length is 3. And this line is standing at perpendicular. So, by Pythagoras theorem, so we are applying Pythagoras theorem in which triangle, beta? In triangle. Applying Pythagoras theorem in triangle O or ABO. Then beta, which side is hypotenuse? OA becomes the hypotenuse. OA becomes the hypotenuse. Let's check this one now, beta. OA is hypotenuse. The longest side hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So now, beta, what is OA? So we will write OA square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. So 9 plus 16. Now, beta, OA will become root under. So it will become root under 25. It will become 5 units. What is the perfect answer, bacha? 5 units. What is the correct answer? 5 units. Did you got these questions, beta? Did you understood how to solve the questions? Come on, say. So distance from x-axis, 3 units. Distance from y-axis, 4 units. Distance from origin, 5 units. And distance from origin, how we found? Did you understood it? Yes, absolutely correct, beta. By Pythagoras theorem, you will be able to solve it. Did you found this question helpful for you? Come on, say yes if it is helpful for you. Understood? Yes, na? So from origin point, beta, once we have a proper concept, nobody can teach us wrong. Understood? This is the only thing. And I did nothing. You only solved the question. First distance, what you told, beta? 3. Second distance, what you told? 4. And after that, what you did? We just connected the shortest one, OA. After connecting, the line was perpendicular. And then you use Pythagoras theorem. And what you got is the point as 5 units. Did you understood the whole concept, children? Come on, say yes if you have understood. Understood, na beta? Shall we start next question? Shall we start next question, beta? Let's go for some typical part of the question. Okay. So right now, first we understood the little bit questions. Now we are going to go for the second question, beta. You don't have to use distance formula. Understood? First point is you don't have to use distance formula. You purely have to use coordinate axis to find the distance. Understood? You can't use distance formula here. Distance formula is in class 10. Okay. So you need to just locate the point and find it. Got it? Find the distance between the point 5, 0 and -3, 0 using coordinate geometry concept. Very carefully solve this question. This is not a tough question, beta. This is an easy question. Let's solve this question, huh? Hmm? Huh? Let's see. Hira, absolute stunning boss. Seriously, very good. In short, you have given a very nice answer. 8 units, super beta. Very nice. Correct. Approach is absolutely correct, beta. Super. Yes, Aru also absolutely correct. I'll not say the answer, what answer they're giving. You people have to give. Offline children, come on, give the answer. Online children, two children made me very happy. They have given absolutely correct answer. Yes. Super, beta. Bless you. Now listen. What is the answer? 8 units. Now offline children also got it. The answer is 8 units. Can we go for it, beta? So first we will plot the point. So first point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this distance is 5, 0. Then -3, beta. -1, -2, -3. Understood? -1, -2 and -3. Tanisha, absolutely correct, beta. So now shall we find the units, beta? Distance can we find? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is the distance, beta? Total distance, because this point is -3, 0. Understood? The distance will be coming as what, beta? 8 units. The distance will be coming as 8 units. Absolutely correct. The distance will be coming as how much, beta? 8 units. Can we go for another question, beta? So how is the session? Are you liking, are you understanding the session? Understood, na? Coordinate geometry was very tough for you. In school, will you be able to answer the questions? Huh? In school, will you be able to answer the questions now? This PDF I'm going to provide you in the group. Okay. So you can practice it one more time. Answers video is also going to be there. Video is already there. PDF is also there. So that means you can have these questions anytime along with answers, beta. Okay. Now, shall we go for the next question, beta? Come on, go for it. 10 comma 3. This point is exactly what beta? 10 comma 3. Very nice. Come on, go for it. Hmm? Hmm. 5 and 10. Let's see, Hira, what is the answer? Maybe 3 units. सिद्धार्थ इंग्लिश मैथ्स और साइंस पढ़ ले बेटा इंग्लिश का क्या है इंग्लिश में मैथ्स और साइंस पढ़ा दूंगी हाँ बेटा हाँ आई एम वेटिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर फर्स्ट आंसर करेक्ट आंसर हीरा इज गिवन 3 units or 5 units 5 units okay 15 units think beta whenever nothing comes in brain na draw the most important point is whenever nothing comes in brain the best possible answer is draw it okay so let's do it can we draw it by doing it understood Bhavya what is the answer first we are going to draw it beta how to draw it can you draw this so minus 5 3 first beta here 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 and minus 5 and beta here 1 2 3 okay so here 1 2 3 so the point localized as we are locating the point as minus 5 comma 3 minus 5 comma 3 now beta what is the distance of minus 5 comma 3 from y axis come on count the distance start walking from here 1 unit 2 unit 3 unit total distance is what 5 units so x value will give you 5 units remember it will be coming as how much beta 5 units after drawing is it coming very clear so draw it. You will get the answer. Now, beta, it is coming. The answer is coming as 5 units. But beta, next question is also find its distance from 10 comma 3. Where is 10 comma 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now first this distance is 5 and this 10 comma 3 is here. So what is the distance here? 10 plus 5. So what is the total distance? 15. Bingo. Absolute. Hira, thank you. Super. So here these children have given absolute correct answer. Yes, first one only you did mistake, Hira, after so long. But after that all the answers were absolutely correct. So now beta, did you enjoy the session? Did you learn something good? Got it? So coordinate you will be able to remember. Absolute. I really like the class and definitely students were very much cooperative. Okay. I'm wrapping up till here only beta. I'm having another class. Okay. Bye everyone. Bless you all. We'll meet tomorrow class. Tomorrow, 4th chapter I'm going to teach in physics. Okay. Bye bye.